It wasn't an easy game. It's not only the weather condition, but also Salt Lake. I think they play well, and they they're a good team. They won the championship last year, and they carried some of this momentum to this season, obviously. But the results not falling their way. We know a little bit about that. So, but I'm glad we won today.
Jason Kress just said this was by far the best game the crew have played this season. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. We actually played better against Toronto. We played better second half against Dallas. And then, first 30 minutes, I don't think they had anything unless, only the chance that Bruno gave to them. So I don't know why he's coming with this. So I think they play well, and then cause a lot of problems. But we defended well, especially in the second half, and we get the 3 points.
Go ahead, Tom.
Hessner's a couple saves there in the second half toward the end of the game.
Absolutely. I mean, he had a very good game, and especially the first half, the chance that Saborio had, and then Finn's chance. I think that was a foul on Zayna, but anyway, he saved it. So that was a good game by Hessner.
How important? I know it's early. There aren't any must-win games, but how important was it to beat this team in this stadium tonight after what happened last year in the playoffs?
It's always important. It was important to get 3 points, basically. I mean, I wasn't thinking about to beat Salt Lake because they won a championship last year. I mean, for the team, I thought it's more important to go and don't put too much pressure on ourselves and just to go and win. So I understand that they won here last year, but I don't want to talk about them. I mean, but we will be able to win today, so that's very important.
An update on Gina. It looked like he kicked it after he tried to kick the ball.
I don't have any full medical report yet, so I don't know exactly what happened. But obviously he felt something in his knee.
Talk about how the team managed the defense in the final about 20 minutes. Seemed like Salt Lake really pushed at you there in the final 20 minutes.
Well, to be honest with you, I was hoping they're going to do that. Instead of playing the normal game on the ground and trying to find Morales and Andy Williams and in front of our box and get some free kicks, they were dumping the ball in front, and that's what we need. We have Bronner and Iro, and I think they won all the all the headers. So I was actually glad that they did that.
First week you have 2 games in 1 week, or two no break. How do you approach that differently than you do when you have that break off?
Well, I think it's going to be good to have some rhythm. I think the week off sometimes is going to throw you off, and then it's difficult to get the rhythm. So I think it was much better. We played much better against Toronto because probably we had games against Luka in 2 previous weeks, and we have a bye week and we play against Dallas, and bye week and we play against Salt Lake. So I think it's going to be good to have some rhythm and then go to normal routine. So I think I'm actually going to benefit us.
Talk about the passing play to set up the PK. I think it was Rogers and Moffitt and Leonard. And just it seemed like there's 3 short, crisp passes that got him in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good run by Robbie. I mean, obviously, the passes were accurate, and then it was a good run by Robbie. He managed to get in front of Russell, I think, and then and put his body in front of. So he didn't have any choice, how to do something, but that was fortunate for us. We got PK.
Oh, you had 1 shot on goal and scored. How many more games can you win with 1 shot on goal?
I take it. It's 3 points. You know what? How pretty we were last season when we win in 7 games. We played pretty soccer, and then we had reading the newspaper and then that we losing the ball in the last minute. Exactly. So I rather win the scrappy game, knowing that we're going to play much better, than lose to them very good game. How many times we did the crossbar and we had some chances, even again against Toronto. How many chances did we have? And then we didn't score. So today was enough to score, to have 1 shot on goal and actually score. And I'm very happy with it.
When you've won Go ahead, Sean.
It makes things happen. And then, you know, you have to be decisive, the last pass has to be better. And then I think, you know, Robbie played very well defensively today. He was in the right spot, and then he covered a lot of ground. And then, you know, most of this, I think all of the shots were blocked, but I think, you know, he went in the right spaces, and, you know, he was very responsible today. So I was very happy about his performance.
Robert, the decision to start Eric Bruner, was that something you hesitated a little, or after conferring with Dr. Pete, were you fully confident putting him out there and starting him, or with Chad's history, you're always a little bit wary, I guess?
He's always on the back of your head. He's just like, you know, the kid has the concussion, so I was, you know, we have full go from Dr. and Edwards, and then obviously Eric's decision was also that, you know, he wants to go, but, you know, you always worry, you know, that somebody maybe is going to take a shot and, you know, and then hitting him in the head, or he gets elbow, and then, so, but I'm glad that, you know, he had a very good game, and just a pass in the first half that I think because we won, I'm not going to remember that.
What do you think of Iro's game, first few games, including Toluca, and his development from last year?
Well, I mean, he had a good game today. I mean, a couple times he let the ball bounce, which we already talked about, and then, you know, when he's going to play a little bit more games, you know, he's going to develop it even more. So I think, you know, today, because they were playing in the air, they were dumping the ball in the box, I mean, he was very effective. So he did what he was supposed to do.
Any other questions? We're good?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.